The chips all out all over my crotch.
You've seen Bo Burnham's like singing rant on.
I have not.
On them, it's amazing.
About Pringles?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No,
well, it's actually him making fun of like Kanye.
Oh.
But he starts off
well,
his
anything
rant
that's making fun of Kanye.
talking about.
Where's that whiskey?
Oh yeah. So I got this whiskey. These Michelobes we're finding out aren't doing jack shit. So we're gonna move up to the big shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get wasted.
I don't know about that.
I do. I know very well about that. I'm gonna get absolutely shit-faced wasted.
I gotta get to a theater later, like immediately after we finish this session.
So you should be drunk.
Clearly.
I'll just drop you off at the theater.
Ooh.
Then you can sober up in the theater.
I'll just have Eric drop me off afterwards. There you are, sir. Wait, got it.
Is this a shooter? Are we shooting this?
Sipper,
we're sipping this. Okay.
We're gonna be classy.
Well, it's
as
not
fuck.
okay. It's like 3/4 of a finger.
Would you?
What?
Calm down.
All right.
We'll get more.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this legit.
I'm gonna add it to my beer. For
the best times. For the best times. Make it Suntory times.
Make it Sundays in bed.
This is actually Talisker Storm, which, by the way, for those of you old enough to drink, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Best damn scotch in the world.
And you should listen to him, because he's a bartender. He does this for a living.
Evan, you weren't supposed to give that away.
He's surrounded by alcohol, but not someone who sells it, or... He's also a giant pussy when it comes to drinking whiskey.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty peaty.
No, actually, I like it a lot. It's great.
And I am a bit of a vagine with whiskey. Oh. Wow, that's really peaty.
Yeah, I like the peat. So fuck you.
Yeah, Mace Dog. Shout out to my boy Mason. He
Is he a fan?
I say his name so stupid. I don't get how he is still friends with me to a degree. Like, it has to be insulting to him. Every time I see him, I'm always like, Mason. Like, I don't know.
Like as if somehow his name is funny and tricky.
Yeah, as if my nose has separated itself from my body and is just saying his name.
Oh my fucking god!
Very good.
Thank you.
But he's a big whiskey guy and he loves peaty whiskey, so it makes me think of him. But I am very bad. I'm very, very bad with whiskey. Or at least I was.
Mason,
I'm getting better.
Mason, do yourself a favor. Next time you're at the pub, get a shot of Talisker Storm.
All right. But yeah, I drank early on in my drinking career when I was really just kind of exploring beer at the time. I was like, oh, like I've never really been like absolutely tanked again. I'm sorry. So me and my friends, we decided, I'm bad at my job. We decided like we're gonna devote a night to getting wasted. And by the way, that night happened to be the night before Thanksgiving. Fucking brilliant call on our part. But we got a bottle. I don't know if we got beer and stuff, but we got a bottle of Wild Turkey 101.
Dude, and
I drank so much of that bottle of Wild Turkey 101, and I got hammered, and I threw up so much of that whiskey. I've been unable to drink whiskey or even really smell whiskey to a degree for the past like 8 years without me just like dry heaving into my mouth until recently. And until very recently, I think somebody gave me a shot or something like that, and it was just like, oh hey, I can handle this. Like this is nice. But yeah. So I've never really been a whiskey drinker, even though I kind of like the idea of whiskey. I don't know if that's a thing, liking the idea of whiskey, but
it is.
And now I'm starting to appreciate it. I like it.
Yeah,
it's good.
I had a similar experience.
Good story. Tell it again.
I think that oh my god, this is terrifying. Oh my god. At least I got a coin. The first time I got full blown drunk was when I was living not with my parents, and I had a hot tub, not my parents.
Yeah, hot tub.
I had a hot tub,
Not
I did.
your parents. Okay.
It wasn't my parents'
Gotcha.
hot tub, disclaimer. And so I had 2 of my friends over to drink and be merry within the hot tub.
Not
of
your
course,
parents' hot tub, though.
Not my parents' hot
Okay.
tub. Naturally, none of us, or at least me, realized.
Why would you do
God
that?
damn it! I thought it was gonna stop. I wasn't paying attention. Does that surprise you? So naturally, I didn't really put together that being in a hot tub dehydrates you.
Yes.
And that the combination, and that also alcohol does the same thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the alcohol hits you real hard at that point. You could
So-
just jump over to... Okay.
I'm playing it safe, okay?
Yeah.
I'm
Smart.
being patient, like you should be in elevators.
Mm-hmm.
So also the other awesome factor, one of my friends was Danish, and they
Shout out to Danish land.
the ones that I've met thus far really like to drink a lot. They're like the closest thing I've encountered to real hobbits. Like also, I should say also they're
Fuck,
eating.
man.
Like the
After
way
my Danish land bomb joke, and then now you're comparing them to hobbits. We are destroying these people.
I'm
as a
sorry.
culture.
Hey, look. In to be fair, they are like the most gorgeous people on the planet. So
Yeah, if you're into hobbits.
no, yes, but
What are you doing? You've gotten this star so many times. What are you trying to
get to
do?
the island.
Oh my
I don't know how to get to the island.
The island?
Yeah, did you see that floating island with the red coin?
Yeah, man. You knocked the wood down.
Oh.
God.
So, anyways, I didn't know that my friend drank so much.
The Danish hobbit friend.
Yes.
Cool.
He's tall and he's beautiful, and I want his baby. So
Well, how's he a hobbit?
he's not. I'm saying that they are like. Evan, were you even
Sorry.
listening? They have the drinking and eating habits of a hobbit culture.
Oh, I see.
They like know how to fucking feast like gods, okay? That's what I'm getting at. They portion like their meals into like these segments that are epic.
So they're Asgardians essentially.
Except
they,
for
like,
classier.
Did they like smash
They're
their
way
coffee
classier.
mugs after they've finished their
No,
drink?
because
Oh.
they're classy.
Well, then that's not cool. That's not exciting. By the way, to Pringles, my hand keeps getting stuck, and I know that this isn't just specifically my issue. This is a very a rampant issue in society. But what the fuck, Pringles?
Bo Burnham,
Maybe change your design a little bit.
Mr. Bo Burnham recommends having a daughter so that you have somebody around the house whose hand is small enough to fit inside of a Pringle can.
Having a daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I stutter?
Because if I don't try to shove my hand down into the Pringles can, yeah, there you go, kick it over. Then I'm forced to pour them out, and I end up pouring them out all over my crotch, and I don't like that.
I agree.
Oh.
First of all, this camera sucks. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I like how I have to play it from this angle.
Yeah, because it makes it harder.
Jesus. That's an understatement.
But anyway, I know there's been
Did it.
speculation of them adopting some kind of like push pop kind of design where they have a stick at the bottom of the can and you push it up to get the chips at the bottom, or like deodorant where you just you turn the bottom of it. But I haven't seen any of that stuff, and I don't think Pringles cares that much. So
Probably not a cost-effective thing or good for the environment or some shit.
yeah.
Blast away the wall. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one.
Anyway, I don't appreciate it, Pringles.
Yeah.
That I either have the option of pouring your chips all over my genitalia, or getting my hand stuck and feeling like I'm like I'm a dumb animal in a trap, like you trapped me, and then somebody's just gonna come and shoot me with a tranquilizer and tag my ear. Dude, you got the thing already.
What are you talking about?
You unlocked the.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did.
You can blow yourself into that wall.
I know.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. You can also, if you fall off of this bridge thing at just the right angle, you can. Which wall am I supposed to blast?
I think it's
Actually,
the
it
one
is
that's closer to you, and it's the very edge of it.
No, it's the one that I was shooting at because it's the one with the bridge.
It's the very edge of it.
Yes. So anyways, if you fall off the bridge portion that we can't see from this perspective, at the right angle, you can like fall into the star.
Aim higher.
Okay. Boom. They should just give you the star at that point. They shouldn't make you have to get it, like, shoot again after injuring yourself like that. So we've learned a lot about your feelings towards Pringles today. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah. Pretty great episode thus far.
So
I bitched about Pringles. You failed.
I failed at even being able to finish a story about me getting drunk for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I think that was my fault.
What
was your yeah, probably. I change subjects all the time. It's a bad habit. What finish your story about being in the hot tub and being wasted.
So my Danish friend who's from Denmark, did I clarify that? I hope I did. He brought some Danish alcohol, and
nice.
It was
it good or?
It was delicious. Nice. So he brought these beers that were like probably 12%, which he of course didn't tell me. And then 12%. He brought like something really high. And then he oh my god.
You can just walk up there.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So anyways, he brought that, and then he brought these bitters, this Danish bitters.
Okay.
Tastes like licorice, and you drink it like a shot. Normally bitters, you just put into like a cocktail.
Tastes like licorice, so it's kind of like Underberg.
Yeah, or
was it Underberg?
Or Jägermeister or whatever, right? But it was like a much higher end, not sweet. It was just like the essence of black licorice. It was very pleasant. So anyways, he convinced me to drink like 2 shots of that.
Okay.
It didn't bother to tell me it was 50% or anything. I didn't know anything about alcohol at the time because I wasn't a bartender yet.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not a bartender. I never have been. Oh, that's it? There's only 6 stars?
Yeah, you did it.
Shit. Well, that's awesome. So I didn't know that. So I had that. I probably had 2 of the beers, 1 or 2 of them. And then I made us old fashions, which I made with way too much alcohol because I didn't understand how to portion things.
Yeah, go down the number 1. No.
Oh, we already did that one. We did? Yeah. We were just there.
Oh, we were just there. I'm dumb.
I'm trying to think if we have enough stars for Bowser yet.
We do.
Yes.
I believe it's 20.
Bowser's fun. So then I made these old fashions. They probably were like, I would typically put like 1.5 ounces of whiskey into an old fashioned nowadays.
Sure.
But
if I'm at the bar, he gives me not at all extra because we're not that good of friends that he wants to hook me up and put his job on the line for my alcoholism.
That's right. You were absolutely right.
Good old Ronald McDonald would not appreciate it.
Shout outs to Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. So try to figure out, people.
So
does he work at a bar? Or does he work at a McDonald's?
They serve alcohol there now. This is 2025.
If we were in France, maybe.
So I had these old fashions which had probably more like 3 ounces of whiskey in them.
Oh dear.
On top of all the other stuff I drank. Sure. No concept of like, what alcohol's going to do to my body. And I'm in this hot tub, not drinking water. I think about 5 minutes passed, and I was gone.
Yeah.
Now the best part, and unfortunately I've lost it, but the best part was at the time, fucking shit!
I'm
okay.
You and your speedrunning stuff. By the way, see, there you go. By the way, I'm going to have my Arizona tea now. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Because this shit is delicious.
Oh, my God.
And it pairs very well with the whiskey.
Never gets old. So 5 minutes pass. I'm recording this whole thing on my iPhone. Because I knew I was going to get inebriated, and I knew between the 3 of my friends that we were going to have some interesting drunk conversation. So this whole thing was being recorded, but like
you recorded your conversation on your iPhone?
Yeah,
just because you guys were drinking.
I knew we were going to get plastered to some degree, and I wanted to see what it was like because I knew we weren't going to remember like half of it.
All right,
it was a social experiment, right? It wasn't because we're like self-absorbed.
No, I get you. No, I feel. I literally just had my roommate. Shout out to JD. My roommate just talked about how he wanted to start recording our conversations when us and our friends have been drinking because God, you suck. Because we say the most ridiculous things. It's
Right.
And so yeah, I understand. I guess the concept of wanting to record yourself, especially when you're inebriated to that extent. I just don't think. I think a lot of times, the kind of the memory of what you're talking about is what's funny because it was so funny at the time. But when you actually were to listen to it, because I think that's a thing, isn't it? Like people recording themselves when they're drunk because they think we have the best ideas when we're drunk, and they listen back to them like we're so dumb.
Yeah, no, I sounded like a jackass.
Yeah,
but you could still see how quickly I just completely, lost consciousness essentially, or how blacked out I was. You know, I mean, I wasn't blacked out. I can somewhat remember the experience, but it was quick, and I was like, wow, this is incredible, and so we hung out probably for about 2 hours in the pub, in the hot tub, and then. This is really hard to talk and do this at the same time.
You got it, dude. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to people who can do this.
Yeah. The people who shall remain nameless.
Right. Oh my God.
Fanny and Darren.
Fanny and Darren, yeah, great guys. Love them to death. So.
Nice. Get that light. What are you doing, you idiot?
It's not like we're gonna game over
Dude,
again.
we need
cool.
that.
It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. So, anyways.
Speed run.
So yeah, we were probably in there for about 2 hours. I had to have my friends carry me to my bed, which was pretty close to the hot tub. Again, not my parents.
You had them carry, you asked them to carry you?
Yes.
You're like, guys,
I couldn't
carry me to my bed.
Well, I needed their guidance or something. I can't remember.
Okay, that makes more sense. So, I'm wondering if you asked them for it.
Yes.
You're like, I've always wanted to be carried to my bed by a bunch of strong boys.
What am I missing here? Fuck.
Why are you trying to collect?
Because we get an extra star, man.
Yeah, but then it just ends.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't in this level.
It doesn't?
No. Oh, you know what?
What? Isn't it behind the tube?
Yes, I think it is. I like how you remember that too. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I
have my moments.
It's
not behind the tube. Shit, I don't have my moments.
Oh,
there it is.
Back there. Well, fuck it. I don't got time for this shit.
Sick.
So anyways, I got in the bed, and then it was like everything was spinning, and then they left, and at one point I just knew...
Spins.
I just knew that I had to throw up. Like, my brain was telling me. I couldn't feel that I had to throw up. I had a signal tell me, you're gonna throw up in the next couple of minutes.
Wow.
So,
That's pretty rad.
fucking
Wish I
throw
had
up.
that.
So I got up. I somehow had like the magic ability to get up, go outside my room, go to the deck where the hot tub was on, and then throw up over the side of the deck. And then after that,
Into the hot tub?
No, just into the grass or whatever.
Oh.
So then I went back to bed, and then the next day I had my first real legitimate hangover. But the problem was I was dry heaving violently until 3 in the afternoon.
Eesh.
And so it was almost like alcohol poisoning or something.
Yeah.
And so after that I couldn't drink anything licorice related for years. I couldn't eat licorice. I couldn't drink anything that remotely smelled like it. And I couldn't touch hard alcohol for at least a year.
Yeah.
So like whiskey, all that shit. It was like, nope, that's not going to go down for me. So the long story short, I kind of had the same experience to some degree where I couldn't touch whiskey for like a solid year and a half, really, without feeling sick.
Let's do this guy right here.
Which
Let's do
guy?
the number 3, right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we already do it? This is the snowman.
Shit.
Man,
I'm
you
bad
have
at this.
bad spatial memory, bro.
I'm like a goldfish.
You're like, your memory with areas is like how bad my
so
memory
this
is
whole
with
thing,
red
except
coins.
for this upper right corner, this is the slide level, right? No, not that one.
So the key is for the
Upper right.
underground.
upper
Oh yeah,
right.
the slide.
Yeah,
Let's go
the
to the slide. Hell yeah. Anyways, we'll do that next time.
Okay.
Moral of the story is, don't drink a lot in hot tubs and then sit there for 2 hours.
Yeah. Unless you're getting busy. In which case, stay in that hot tub.
drink lots of water.
Yeah.
Because that's
This whiskey is doing the trick, by the way. I like it. and the next episode's going to be even better than this one, which probably wasn't that good. So I don't know. Maybe we'll break even on this next one. Dude, stop with the.
Goodbye, everybody.